Hey everyone, I'm Brad, this is John, and we are the Posh Kings. Welcome back to our channel.
Exactly. Welcome back to a Q&A, another. And we're so excited to share information with you from and questions that we gather from all of our great viewers.
Yeah, so keep them coming. We love listening to you guys with your questions and giving our thoughts on it. So.
Definitely so. And feel free to message us on Instagram. That's where most of our questions come into. And we can talk about them here. So first, let me pull up my phone. What are some of your favorite brands to sell? One of mine is, I personally love to sell St. John.
St. John.
It's very elegant and timeless. Sophisticated. The quality is amazing.
The best is about St. John, when we first started selling, we already knew about the brand. We loved the brand then, and we would find and put it up. And all of our reseller friends were like, those are old lady clothes. And I'm like, that's funny. It's really, really expensive. Even at the outlet, which there's not many of them out there, but we have one down here, it's super high-end expensive, super expensive. And now all of a sudden you see everybody selling St. John getting excited when they do it. So.
Yeah, a blouse at the outlet is still now $1,200-$1,300.
Yeah, it's crazy expensive.
Yeah, it's very, very pricey. Also I just think
is so good.
Yeah, it's so elegant, and it's timeless. The prices have definitely gotten much better because we were probably some of the first people selling it on Poshmark, and as Brad said,
big bucks.
Nobody. It was kind of very
old lady
underestimated.
Clothes. Okay.
Yeah, it's great.
We'll keep selling our old lady clothes.
Well, they have the money to spend anyway, so I would much rather cater to the ladies at lunch crowd. Okay, and other brands, Prada, Gucci.
I love Fendi. I love Dior.
And obviously, these are just, the kind of opulent ones, There are a lot of more mainstream products, Personally, and I know everybody's going to find this really hard to believe, I love Carhartt.
He does.
I mean, I can't wear it because I'm already so big and all that extra fluff just doesn't work. But somebody who has a rockin' body in Carhartt, it's something special.
Side note, if you guys do find Carhartt, if you don't know, it sells really well on eBay.
Yeah, very, 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 very
even the larger sizes, we find the big and talls and all that stuff in that brand. eBay, the minute we list it, it's sold.
Yeah, it's pretty magical. Moving on. So, do you feel social media is important to growing your brand? Yes, and yes.
Yeah. Which is kind of funny because we were actually late to the game, so to say.
Yeah, we didn't come on social media until much later than most Poshers did. And, it's a huge help because, if we can just reference back to, using Macy's as an example, Macy's advertises. They do commercials. They still do mailers to your house. Every form of advertising they do. So why wouldn't resellers need to advertise as well? What's different with resellers is, as well as people want to see your products, rather than that, they want to see you.
Yeah.
Because complete product pages sometimes don't really get
they want to put a face
the draw
to the product
that they would want to see. They want to see the person.
I always tell people, when somebody wants to support your business, they want to know the face behind the business because then it feels like it's more of an intimate selling experience. So it's very important. And we've, as everyone I'm sure knows with us, we use it for everything, advertising.
Silly jokes,
obviously.
Yeah.
Because we like to laugh. But it's very important, honestly. It helps brand us, and we use that for our benefit.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes.
So this one's kind of a connection to that. How often do you post?
On Instagram, that is.
On Instagram, obviously, it's the main one. Facebook is great, but really Instagram's where the real game is at
for
right
advertising.
now.
Obviously, TikTok is huge, and we're again starting our TikTok. It's not.
Facebook is more relationship.
Facebook's more relationship. TikTok is, I see business over there, but Instagram right now for us is the number one thing for business.
Yes. So how often should we post? We firmly believe daily. However, I think a lot of people really feel that they have to, do content or fresh every single day. That's a lot of work. There's nothing wrong with, maybe if you have 3 different pictures you want to put up that week, you take them all in one day, and just have it sitting there, and you take 2 seconds to post it that morning or whatever.
Or if you're creating content, like John said, making like little short videos or reels or whatever, what we suggest is, if you have the time, do like 2 or 3, and then you have them saved, and then you just have to load them up. It makes it easier. Instead of, it puts a lot of pressure if you try to do everything right then and there every time.
Yeah, completely. Next question. Have you seen how many people are stopping reselling? And do you think they'll be back? Yes and yes.
Partially yes on the second one, I think. But that's my opinion.
There are a lot of people that are just kind of saying nothing, going back to traditional jobs. And what I mean by a traditional job, because not that reselling is not a job or not.
It's just I would say it's a
valid work.
Reselling is a non-conventional job because of.
Yeah, it's just, and there are a gazillion reasons why it is.
Gazillion.
That's a lot. It's a lot. There are a lot of reasons why. And I think a lot of people going back to, quote unquote, if you use the word traditional, 9 to 5s, 7 to 11s, or whatever the different schedules, and or 3 to 11. 3 to 11, right? Isn't that what it is? Yeah. It's been a while, as you can tell.
We've owned stores for a long time now. We're doing this,
So I think some of those people will come back, because I don't know if the influx of full-timers will be back. You'll have a lot more part-timers that will keep their, traditional jobs.
That's why I said partially yes.
Yeah, and then, and kind of
make it like a hobby thing.
Yeah. But we definitely see, and a lot of it has to do, I think, with obviously the economy, but even more than that, some of the company platform changes have just not been friendly to resellers.
And it's hard to adapt. And some people, it's hard for some people to adapt, and it's hard for some people to make it work. And I think that's what's happening. Everyone's trying to throw something at a wall to see what sticks, and a lot of things aren't sticking. So I feel like they're getting frustrated, or maybe like burnt out. So they're kind of going like, okay.
We had a few days ago, and we get this a lot actually with this one particular seller who wrote us, said they are giving up. They have to get a traditional job again. They said for the past 3 or 4 years, they just do anywhere from 4,000 to 5,000 in sales on Poshmark a month. In or out. It's always that way. Selling reasonably priced items. You're not working terribly hard selling, really inexpensive ones. They said they had to give it up because they have not, since Poshmark made its grand change, sold over $400 to $500 a month.
That's a major drop.
That's ridiculous.
That's
ridiculous not to her, but
that's
ridiculous
catastrophic.
to
That can be catastrophic on your monthly budget. So
and what everything she's worked for. Right. So she said she won't be back because it's pointless for her. We'll see. We can all hope, right?
I try to tell people like, you just hang on as tight as you can and ride the wave, and
at some point it will get better.
The wave does break. That's just the way it goes in retail
and even
alone.
If that's a matter of you build a stronger eBay business or wherever it is to kind of compensate.
Yeah.
Next, do you think Poshmark's stock will ever be normal again? No.
Never.
It was too high coming out of the gate.
They came in way too high.
They opened it.
I think it was 42.
42.
$42 they opened up, which was at that time I think it was $7 even over eBay. Because I think eBay was $35.
Every advisor.
How long has eBay been around for?
High.
Came in way too high, and that's obviously why when things started to go a little bit downhill, we saw the numbers drop, and that's because we all have our ideas, but we think a lot of the bigger people.
I think if they ever
got out of it before, and look, it's not a secret. Everybody's now obviously.
But you have executives dumping their own.
The high executives of Poshmark actually dumped their stocks, so like that made it crash even more. So they're so.
And that's very public. It's not.
It's very public. It's not us like gossiping, but they actually were. Yesterday was $10, I think, a share.
10 to 17.
Fluctuating from like 9 to 11. No way it's ever going to go back up to 42.
And look, I'm sure it'll hit 18 or 19 at some point, and whatever. That's great. And we wish him well. We really do wish them well.
We bought, but we sold right away.
I mean, trust me, we want
within
to.
24 hours.
We want them to do
Yeah,
well.
we want people to make their
promise.
money back, at least, or make some money off of it.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
a big investment.
Let me find my chart. I almost lost it.
Chart.
Final question. And a lot of people aren't going to believe this one, but it's really true. What is your number one selling brand
Oh, yeah.
of all time?
This is a good
In
one.
dollars.
And we actually checked our stats on this one just to make sure.
Michael
Kors.
Kors. We have sold hundreds of thousands of dollars
In Michael Kors.
Kors.
Like for anybody who doesn't know, because they might be like new to us or new as a
Our
a follower or new to our story. When we started to make our switch into the retail world, so to say, or newer tags, we went and did the bag thing. So we were known for
Bags.
Michael Kors, Kate Spade, and Coach bags. We would
At any given time, we would have 600, 700, 800 new tags.
newer tags, bags, wallets,
Bags.
accessories. So at that time, and that was when the boom was happening with Michael Kors, Kate Spade, and Coach.
Yeah, major.
Now, as you all know, it's very flooded. There are still those pages out there.
But we think it's coming back.
We do think it's coming back.
In a
I
big
mentioned
way.
in another video, but yeah. Michael Kors.
Michael Kors.
Crazy.
Been good to us.
Been good to us.
Thanks, Mikes.
Thanks, Mike.
So, all right, everybody, that's it for today.
Thank you guys so much for always joining and tuning in. We can't thank you guys enough. We do this for you guys. Be sure to hit that like button. Please consider subscribing if you're not already, and we'll keep putting out content for you guys. Thank
Take
you guys
care,
so
everybody.
much.
Be well.